Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the latest edition of No Fouls Given, presented by PrizePicks, of course. I'm Big Waz, joined as always by my guys Danny Green, Paul Pierce. Make sure you go download that PrizePicks app today and use NFG at signout. That's code NFG at signout. Guys, want to jump right into your All-Star Weekend reactions. I think mostly positive coming out of this year. I think last year folks were just so dejected by the lack of entertainment that people were generally positive about it. But what was your highlight, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, they talked about, everybody was buzzing that the game was actually competitive.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, three-point contest to me is always the better contest. Skills challenge is decent. They have, the old guys with the new, young guys mixed in. That's pretty dope. I like that. But the game itself is better. Now, the dunk contest still has a long way to go.
That was tough.
But, yeah, everything else is kind of trending in the right direction.
What was the highlight for you of All-Star Weekend, Paul?
The highlight, I guess, the game was competitive. I did like that. Although I like the old format of East and West and that nature. But what I took from it is all this stuff that we've been talking about, the world versus the U.S., the world didn't get a win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we talk about. Maybe y'all heavy at the they heavy at the top. They got no legs. Yeah. They skip leg day. They buff at the top.
We've all seen those guys at the gym.
Yeah, we've seen those guys at the gym. They heavy at the top. And it just goes to show you that the world is as great as the world is, we have more depth.
Yeah.
It don't matter where you go. Y'all could have, I know, but to their excuse, they could say, well, Shea didn't play.
Yeah.
And
Luka, right?
and not Luka, somebody else that didn't play. That was, Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis is Joker. So it could have been a different outcome.
Was Jokic on minute? Because I know he was just coming back. Jokic played. Luka was kind of.
Yeah, both of those guys are dealing with nagging injuries, so I understand why.
Mostly Giannis and SGA is the ones that really
maybe it could have been different if they was there, but they lost.
Yeah, they did.
They lost a lot of games. Not just one game.
They lost their 2 games.
They got smoked. And the only thing I did like about that world versus US format is that I know for a fact that there is a division amongst the players.
Oh, for sure.
I know that certain guys, and I've heard this from multiple players, the American players feel like, media narratives and stuff like that don't build around foreign guys the way that the same thing would build around an American player. And, and you just know some of the foreign guys are like, oh, these American guys aren't about the same things as us and blah, 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 blah. I know there's a natural rivalry there. So to watch it manifest on the court is dope. And, I think my favorite highlight of the weekend was definitely just the old guys taking it serious.
For sure. And I think that's where also there's a little separate. The old guys got something to prove against the young guys. The league was moving in the direction of young, not really respecting the old guys. And these young guys, a little disrespectful, man, when it comes to.
I know. And,
so
and Kawhi
it's not just
in particular,
the league. Yeah, it's not just the league versus American, the world versus, it's also the old versus the young. There was a little bit of pride in that. So I thought that was dope. But,
no, there was no pride in that. That last game, the youngest.
They ran out of gas, bro.
The youngest just smoked them.
That
wasn't pride to me.
They played 3 games in a row.
Yeah, but still, come on.
Yeah, I think we should just have one freaking game. That'd be cool.
And it wasn't 3 games. It was 12 minutes.
But
remember that's not a game.
So
that's not a game. That's a
quarter.
And all of them didn't play the whole 12 minutes. Oh, yeah. So that's not an excuse either. They ran out of gas. What? Playing 1 quarter? Come on now. 2 quarters at best?
Maybe they came into the weekend. Do you ever think about a road trip and you be like, yo, if we get 3 out of 4, we're good? They probably came into the weekend
yo, we got our first 2. We're good.
Yeah, the 2 victories, whatever. We're good. We'll move on.
But you posted these youngins, let's smack them up one more time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
One more time. Let's give them this ass whooping before we out the door. KD, LeBron, and Steph sitting over there. It's supposed to be one of them one more times.
I wholeheartedly
or not
agree
one more
with
time, but just let me just show y'all before we out the door.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought.
Quick question. Has anybody checked on Jace Richardson?
Bro,
is he good? Is he okay?
I hope so, man.
Tee that thing up
for
us,
Chris.
Chris.
His pride has hurt more than anything else.
Ooh, I saw this.
Jesus help us.
Yeah, that was a tough.
Damn.
That was more of an embarrassing moment than anything. But yeah, he had to pop back up to me.
Was that Rich Kleiman fault?
The pass?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna blame the passer. Even if it's a bad pass, you can still kind of control yourself to not.
Look at the reaction.
That was crazy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Like, damn. Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
I think when people saw this, they was like, "All right, look, this
Jeez.
is the gun contest. Come on, let's do away with it." This
Like,
is like,
yeah, I think everybody was just like
when they first saw that, and I hope he all right and everything.
Yeah.
But when you saw that, you was like, I'm done with the dunk
And
contest.
what's messed up is that there were good dunks executed, but this is the image that's coming out of the weekend.
Yeah.
The really nasty misses.
That was like when we saw these two dunks, it was like, all right, it's time to end it.
Jackson.
It's time to end the dunk contest. It's like, what we
Wait, run that back, bro. That was his first dunk.
Oh Lord.
That was it.
I'm trying to
That was
figure out what's going
terrible.
on.
I thought Jackson was gonna come with a little bit more heat, bro.
That's
honestly.
crazy.
You could at least did you between the legs. You know what I'm saying?
Like something, bro.
You supposed to windmill that one.
Yeah.
Right
Something.
there. Yeah.
I mean, 6'11", 6'7" feet.
you supposed to windmill that.
I think
Just
he
don't- I mean-
lost it by accident. Tried to do something. I don't know what he tried to do. He maybe talked to the press after and let us know like what his
Thank God,
idea was.
it was cool though. Thank God for everybody that the dunk contest, all this was early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to sat in there, miss dinner plans,
Yeah.
and do all that. You would have been hot. I know
my
I would have been
goodness.
hot if I went, and then it was later. And oh man,
Can we fix it, bro?
The dunk
No,
contest,
it's
the
over.
only way to fix it is put famous people in it.
It's over.
If you don't
Famous
have
people like
Ant Edwards.
okay, top NBA guys.
Yes.
Not top no influencers.
No. Hell no. I'm talking
Okay.
about famous NBA players.
Okay.
Okay? Popular star NBA players.
And
If
they
you-
got to take it serious.
Yes.
How do we do that? What incentives we got to get them to?
Somebody's-
the pot
That's
right
not
now,
even that no more because the best players back in the day were the best dunkers. Also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not like that no more.
That's fair.
I mean, so you
You
still
know
got
what's-
Ant. You still got
Okay,
Ja,
you got
Zion.
Ant.
And John Moran.
Yeah, but we
Again,
talking
John
about the
Moran's
best
not the
player.
best
We
anymore.
talking about
He's
early
top.
2000s.
Yeah.
Like LeBron should have been in it.
Yeah.
You know, like Kobe, Vince Carter. You had like the stars in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Very
it's
early on in their career.
very
though, I will
early in
say
their
that.
career.
So like kind of like the last person that was an all-star that participated was John Wall, 2014. That was an all-star that year. But the last
Yeah.
person that won it, that became an all-star after, was Donovan Mitchell. I think that was 2019.
Wow.
So that was years before he became an all-star. So that was 7 years
even,
ago.
Like, even if it's not, I think it should be Ant Edwards, but like the Thompson twins, like these
Yeah.
guys.
that still won't. It's like it's got to be the star of
Yeah,
stars.
still
but
wanna
I'm
see
saying
them,
like
though.
they got to be the lowest on
They
the
got
totem
they got a little
pole.
buzz though. They got
You
a
know what
buzz
I'm
when people
saying?
want to see because they see how athletic
Not
they are.
like Zion. Like
No.
you want to see
Kuminga?
Zion. No.
Kaminga might
You,
not.
we talking about
rise
like
up
getting
to
the dunk
level.
contest
Yeah,
back.
Zion. Yeah,
like
yeah.
Zion,
Ja.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those
It's got to
kind
be
of guys.
them
Anthony
guys as
Edwards.
all stars have been all stars and they stars.
For
Yeah.
sure. But
It's gotta be
alongside
them.
them, I'm thinking like who else outside of Zion, Ja,
we just
and
gonna
Ant
get
Edwards?
one. Yeah. All right. Now that's it.
That's the top three.
That's
Now
it.
we need
we don't need
Thompson
no
twins.
more. No, we don't need no more
Kuminga.
dunkers.
No,
How
you need
many
like
people
6,
do you
7
think
guys?
we need in the dunk
Three.
contest? Just
Nah,
three guys?
we need
Three
like
guys.
6, 7. Bro.
But how long is the event gonna last, Paul? You know they gotta sell shit.
They got to go to second round.
Bro, we gonna go 3 dunkers. Y'all got 10 dunks each.
We need,
And we gonna go off of that.
we
You-
need
you
six.
got
We need
10
six
dunks.
dunkers, bro. 6 dunkers, 2 rounds.
You got
Maybe a
10
third
dunks
round.
each.
We need more than 3 dunkers.
No,
bro. You
10
gotta fill
dunks.
Time.
I think you get 3 dunks each, right? So like you do like 3, like we do 3 rounds, right? You did your first dunk, you got to have 7. Then you eliminate 3 or 4, go to the next round, top 3 in that second round,
This is how. I
and
would
then maybe
do,
a
bro.
dunk off in that last
Look,
round, the last 2.
This is how I would do. I get the 3 guys. You guys, after 10 dunks, there's no going to the finals. We're gonna see the final score
10 dunks is crazy.
and the final score. That's it.
P, that's a lot lot of dunks.
10.
Yeah,
Nobody has
this is
10
gonna cover the
creative
hour.
dunks, though.
That's all right. We still got to give them the score. It's about the score.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you give them 3, maybe 4. You need 3
Man, these
good
cats.
creative
If you
dunks.
ain't got 10 dunks in this climate,
Bro, every
the way-
dunk has been done almost them now, P.
yeah. So we're gonna see if you make them.
But what I'm saying is,
gotta make 'em.
What I'm saying is, when I say like the Thompson twins, because Zach LaVine wasn't some multi-all-star guy.
Yeah.
Or neither was Aaron Gordon. They were great dunkers.
They're just young athletic
and they were
guys.
people that you could actually recognize. People don't know who Jace Richardson is,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like nobody's ever heard of him.
Even young boy
Matt
that won.
McClung is more famous than him.
Even young boy that won it, it's not like they really know who he is.
You just got to, and again, I think it's just about people just wanting to take responsibility for the league and not pretending that you're some like mercenary and that you're not a part of something that's bigger than you individually.
What was his name?
And being like, yo, I want to do my contribution about keeping this thing relevant, keeping this thing something people want to be a part of. Fans want to watch, fans want to be excited about. It almost feels like these guys don't care about what fans like. That's what it feels like when these guys are talking.
When it comes to participating, you mean?
Yeah. It's like, who cares about making the fans happy? Like, my presence would make the fans happy. Who cares?
That's how you got to fix it. You got to pay. You got to pay money. Because right now the winner is at $106,000. I think
Edwards needs more money to dunk.
If you're gonna put me on a lot,
he makes $50 million a year.
If you want me to participate, I don't need to do it. If you want me to participate, you got.
Yeah, but I just think that's a crazy way to look at it, though, Danny. To be like, oh, just because I don't need to do it, it doesn't matter. Like Vince Carter's participation in this stuff helped grow fandom in this league.
I'm with you, bro.
That's contributed to your big ass contract now. It didn't go directly in his pocket, but it benefited everybody.
For sure, but I think they did it before they got paid. A lot of those guys did it before they got paid, and that's how they got. You know what I'm saying? Their notoriety, like Zach LaVine got it before he got paid.
I'm sure, I guess.
Most
Maybe if you feel like I'm famous enough individually, I don't know. I don't
need to build my brand. I don't need a dunk contest to build my brand.
Yeah, but what about the brand of the league that you're in?
Why do I care about the brand?
That's crazy to me, though. How
I care about my brand?
No, but Danny, like,
I'm speaking devil's advocate.
But that's crazy.
It is.
That's not even logical.
The league is making a lot of money off of me doing this competition. Why would I not want a piece of that money? And that's how all these guys are taught right now.
As a percentage of what the league brings in for money, like the idea that All-Star is some big pot of money that players aren't seeing, that doesn't track with reality. Like if you talk about basketball related revenue, like whatever All-Star is, like you're getting a nice chunk of the basketball related revenue.
$106,000 for the winner? That's what the winner makes on the dunk contest.
Sure, but
that's a big chunk, do you think?
No, I'm not talking about the individual prize. I'm talking about the money that the league generates from All-Star is getting to the players. Like that's part of BRI, is it not?
I don't. I think most of the guys' money they get is from their sponsorship when making All-Star. Like Adidas will give you a boost for being All-Star, or top for like Nike. Like you'll get most of your money. I feel like the NBA is not really.
But most of the money, Danny, is your TV contract, right?
Good amount.
Most of the money that is generated is like the billions that these networks are paying.
Yes.
They're paying for the NBA as a product. Why would you not want to do your part to make sure that brand, the NBA, remains as popular and everything that they sell as relevant as possible, unless you just take this shit for granted, which I think is fucking crazy.
I'm with you. I'm not but because why would I need to? I don't need to. I'm gonna get paid my money regardless.
Yeah, the dunk contest is not gonna make or break the league.
Yeah,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's all of a piece, though.
It helps. It can help. But again, I think, listen, you got to have it more incentive for these guys to join.
Bro, I think
$106,000
listen,
is like,
bro.
It's not even that. It's like, think about this. The guys, back in the day when, Vince, they was young Kobe, Jordan and them did it. They knew that was a platform to take them to the next superstardom.
Their brand.
Their brand. And from the dunk contest, them guys all made lots of money because of winning it. Well, now is these contracts are so big that it's outweighing the endorsement money.
And their brand is built already from social
the
media.
endorsement money could, outweigh the contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like LeBron came in and got $100 million from Nike. Well, he didn't have to dunk for it. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I'll say about that. And I'm talking about somebody who out in the wild, when people find out what I do for a living, either they're NBA super fans or they're people who, let's just face it, the league is less popular than it was 10 years ago. That's just a fact. 2016 NBA was more popular.
I don't think it's less popular.
I don't know.
It's 100% less popular.
Well,
less
based
people watch
on what?
Who watches and cares about it? It's way less people.
How do we get the big TV deals if that's the case?
Because sports is still the only thing that people watch live. So it's like a paradox. Less people are watching, but sports is the only thing that people still watch live.
Okay.
So it's very valuable in that way.
Okay.
But what I will say is when people are like, yo, I don't really watch the NBA like that, there's a perception that like these guys don't care that much. Like that, and it doesn't happen all at once. It happens gradually. When somebody sees a news headline and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who makes $50 million, says, I can't play basketball hard unless I get more money. Like the average person hears that and thinks that's crazy. So here's why it matters to me. You see how the TV money keeps going up? Like to take that for granted, I think is crazy. And one day it's not gonna go up because the viewership is not going up.
For sure.
And these are gonna be the motherfuckers that people blame for it.
I'm with you.
Like y'all fumbled the bag of the league, bro.
Again,
selfishly.
The rebuttal I got for you is back then what P was saying, that was all branding. Now these guys are getting, their brand is already built off. Social media is so much bigger now. It's like the NBA is a great plus. They can do a lot without the NBA.
I understand it
So, like,
on an individual level,
Yeah.
but thinking about the league individually is crazy, it's toxic, and that's not how people approached it before.
I guess not. But again, there's a reason why the league, the NBA, and the PA operate differently.
In what sense?
A lot of players, they care about the league, but they don't think the league is in their best interest to looking out for the players. The Players Association maybe. So why would I do favors for the league? They ain't doing me no favors.
Man,
That's how they're
hear
looking
that,
at
but
it.
like,
That's how I'm saying they're
man.
looking at it. I'm not saying that was my approach.
to me that's like
but it's
spiting
like,
your nose to spite your face, or however that
bruh,
thing is called.
I guess, but it's like, yo, you're paying me because of what you thought what I can do, what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
Why would I take less of myself to do a favor for you?
Yeah, I think if you're 12 years old.
Now, if you're paying me to do it, then yeah, I'll do it.
I think if you're 12 years old and your goal was to be, and your goal is to be an NBA player, and by the time you get there in 10 years, and this sport is a niche sport, it's going to be because of attitudes like that. Like players being like, I don't give a fuck about nothing but myself.
I get what you're saying, bro. But again, a lot of these guys, you're saying that they play hard for their individual teams. This is an all-star. They don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm not saying that. Dan. I'm saying this like you can't take one thing and just put it in its own sort of. This is over here by itself because it's not. Like people don't see it as like, oh, they're just doing all-star this certain way. I'm just talking about like when people talk to me about like normal people who be like, wait, who's the best player on Detroit? Wait, who's such and such and such and such? Like, and people that have been NBA fans in the past, like, followed it very closely.
Yeah, don't
who
follow
no
them.
longer follow it anymore. I'm just saying these little things chip away over time at the credibility of the product.
maybe so.
And, you know, I get it. Dunk contest is one thing. To be honest, if they did away with the dunk contest completely, I wouldn't even be
Nobody
mad.
will miss it.
You know what I'm saying?
But they need to bring it back, man. They need to figure out a way. Just fucking you. We have the money. Pay guys to join. The
So
thing.
your thing is like, let's just make it a money thing straight up.
You have to. I mean, he said these guys brand like fucking what's his name on TikTok he has 5 million followers and doing numbers. He doesn't play like again. He can make money. These guys have brands already. They don't need to do it for branding. So if you're gonna get them to do something, you got to pay them, especially on their weekend off. Like I'll participate if I want to be a 3-point contest champion. Cool, yeah, it's an honor to do that. These guys some of them don't care to have that honor. Like, all right, I don't need to be a dunk champion. I can be an NBA player and an all-star, and I could be an NBA champion without being a dunk.
I don't disagree with none of that. Like I understand. I follow that logic on a straight line, but the truth of the matter is like ESPN, Amazon, NBC, like the network that paid for that package, like that goes into your salary. Like that goes to paying players. Like that number that they agreed to is part of what's paying you. So to treat this product like it's ancillary and doesn't matter is just like that's so ass backwards to me.
I'm with you. Again, I think it's just one small thing in the grand scheme of it because I think they on other fronts I think they do show up. When it comes to promoting the league, they're going to promote it. When it comes to playing hard and being an all-star, they're going to do that. Now, if you're going to do a dunk contest for $100,000, listen, bro, you can kick rocks, man. Unless you're going to pay me. All right, I'll do everything else. Said half the motherfuckers only want to do the media. Kyrie, but that's part of it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's crazy. Like,
it can, but some guys just want to hoop. Some guys want to hoop.
Yeah, maybe one-on-one is a lot more.
Who won the dunk contest? What's the kid's name from Miami? He was Miami, right? What was his name?
Johnson.
Yeah. Keyshawn. Is it Keyshawn?
Johnson?
I thought no, because
The wide receiver?
Is it Keyshawn?
Keshad Johnson.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Okay, yeah.
One-on-one, I think, again, guys take a lot of pride in one-on-ones.
That's another brand thing, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you got to go get nobody wants to get embarrassed.
Exactly.
At the superstar level. Because if you do something tricky or get crossed, it's going to get played forever. Or if you get dunked on, it's the same as the dunk contest. Why, if I'm going to get clipped, like we're going to be watching this clip from the young guy dunking, just imagine if that was one of our stars. Looking at that, that'll hurt their ego. Like,
exactly,
for real,
bro.
they don't want to go out there and look bad.
It's a brand thing as well.
And that's going to hurt
And
their brand. It's going to hurt their brand.
Not everybody's a one-on-one player.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and
come on.
again, I go back to, like, people look at the highlights. It looks good in highlights. But
Yeah, because most people going to just see it.
A one-on-one, like Lance Stevenson, Michael Beasley, it takes time, and it gets ugly.
Yeah.
Some ugly possessions.
Just posting
get
up.
tired. Motherfuckers fouling. Might cuss out the ref. Niggas might walk off the court.
Yeah,
Fuck this. I ain't playing. You call them bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to do it. So, like, again, it's also part of their brand that they ain't trying to, like, I don't need to do no fucking one-on-one and hurt my brand out there. Like,
yeah, right.
You don't believe them when Giannis, Kyrie say that they'll do it. You don't believe them?
No.
No.
I believe Giannis.
How many times did Bron say he was going to do the dunk contest?
Giannis. I believe Wemby. The only person I believe is Wemby.
Yeah.
And maybe Ant. I believe some of the younger guys.
Wemby's our last hope, guys.
I don't know. Everybody else, nah, bro. Like, no. And Giannis not even a one-on-one player like that. You know what I'm saying? Certain guys aren't even one-on-one players like that.
But I think fans would want to see Wemby and Giannis go at it
For
one-on-one.
sure. It'll be an ugly-ass game.
It'd be competitive, though.
For sure. But it's going to be like 30 minutes, motherfuckers
I
fouling.
don't, like, I don't think, I think we overrate how much fans care about, like, the beauty of a game.
The young
They want it
fans.
to be
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
Like, yo, these guys are dying to win.
I feel like the young fans would really like that. Because the young kids,
Would
they're just
really
like,
like
oh,
cute
Wemby.
games.
Yeah, it's like older fans, when they get talking, like, what the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
I don't think so, bro. I really do think if people saw Wemby and Giannis going at it one-on-one and they were both taking it serious and were being highly competitive, people would be into that.
I challenge you to go home and watch YouTube some one-on-one game. Like, just watch a full one-on-one.
But that's not
Just
the
watch
same as two
it don't
NBA
matter who the
players
fuck
on a big stage.
It don't fucking watch the top one-on-one guys that do it. Just watch. Go ahead and find the top
Yeah,
one-on-one
it's not
guys.
the same as NBA.
I
guys
understand.
doing
It's
the
not
rest.
the
It will
same.
never be the same.
It's
That's
like
just
when-
some street shit though.
Yeah.
When they don't call foul,
Listen.
it look ugly.
No. They got some referee. I challenge you to watch the top influence like one-on-one. It'll be different
You're
with
talking
stars.
about influencers, though.
It's a one-on-one. It's still a one-on-one.
No,
You gotta put.
come on, Danny.
It's gonna be different names and it's gonna be a little different, but bro, it's gonna get that ugly.
Do you think watching Giannis versus Wemby would be the same as watching just two random influencers?
I'm saying the one-on-one is gonna go. It's a long game and it gets fucking ugly. There's gonna be fouls. There's gonna be motherfuckers tripping and falling.
Yeah, I see. I look at
Wemby
it.
gonna look like a baby deer at times. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
I look at it differently. I look at it like something like Drake and Kendrick battling and battle rappers. More people, they're battling, but more people care about what Drake and Kendrick are doing because they're stars.
It'd be
Like,
it's more
people
so
are invested in the stars.
good analogy, but it's not there. It's not fitting.
Why not?
It's more
can
so
see what
like
you're
see,
saying.
throw them in the booth, see them freestyle, see them go freestyle against each other.
Yeah.
It's gonna get ugly. You're like, this nigga Drake, he need his BlackBerry.
People would love that. People would
Nah,
love that,
son,
though.
I'm not seeing niggas not having
and I don't,
some good
and I
bars.
think these guys, I don't know, man. I think
Just
fans
throw them in the
love
booth and
that
make them
type of shit.
freestyle. They're gonna sound like some shit. No, I'm not with that. I don't want to see. I want punchlines at the punchline. You better go in, tune up, give me
I
the bars.
understand that, but like Wemby and Giannis, it's not like they haven't honed their skills at basketball and one-on-one play.
I think the analogies are just a little
Like
bit
if Giannis really put this kid in the basket 4 times in a row and yelled at him and cursed him out on national TV,
There's gonna be a lot of fouling, pretty much.
yeah.
That ain't exciting.
Check up.
That ain't exciting to me, man.
So you just don't want to see one-on-ones. You're just not a fan.
People
of
think it's gonna be mixed in a bag. Like that's what people.
Well, some of them
that's what they
will be.
picture. It ain't gonna be. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't gonna be that. Ain't nobody letting that shit happen, bro. You really gonna let Kyrie dance out there? Fuck out of here.
So
No,
what
I'm
you gonna
fouling
do?
that nigga. Like what?
So what are you
It ain't gonna be pretty. That's what I'm trying. It's gonna be ugly, bro.
Yeah.
So I know it's different from the influence, but watch how the motherfuckers play. They play hard. They competitive, and they foul. They be grabbing shirts, be getting ripped up and shit. Niggas be twirling travels, cuss out the ref.
I think if Wemby's jersey
and they actually playing,
ripped,
they playing for some money,
that.
Bro. They playing for those dudes are like starving for bread. These motherfuckers don't got.
Like if Wemby came out the 1-on-1 with mad scars and battle wounds,
that's cool to see. But I
think
ain't
teams would
to
just
watch
be
it.
more upset with it than fans. I think teams would be like, bro.
I'm not
Wemby
excited.
taking hard fouls against Giannis in a freaking exhibition is crazy.
I'm not excited to see people get bullied. I want to see some good basketball. Like, okay, let's see moves. If we could play moves without fouling, bro, that's cool. That ain't happening.
What you think?
You're gonna see
Slugfest entertaining?
it's gonna be fucking jail ball,
It depends
bro.
on how you lay the rules down.
Yeah.
Like 3 dribbles, each foul is a point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 2
Stuff
fouls is a
like-
point. You foul twice.
Each foul is a point.
Point automatic of 1
Yeah,
foul.
so it don't turn into what you talking about.
A foul, yeah.
Damn.
You got to punish guys for fouling.
Yeah, that's a penalty. 1 point if you foul. It's like it's based on the rules. If you implement the right rules, it can be good.
That'll help.
Yeah,
Let a motherfucker get foul called that he don't like.
but that's a point.
That's tough.
Now you're gonna have to really play defense.
Doesn't that happen in a real game? You get foul calls that you don't like?
In an all-star in a one-on-one in an all-star weekend, I'm walking the fuck off if the referee
Yeah.
ain't calling my foul.
Wow, so you're a quitter.
Not me. If I'm one of them, I feel like I'm getting embarrassed. I'm getting hosed.
I just think you're co-signing an attitude
7-0
that you
a
yourself
skunk,
don't
something
hold.
like that.
So
You
I
gotta
don't
Absolutely,
like
I
rules.
don't. But I'm not that. I'm trying to tell you, these guys are they're different than me.
Oh, okay. Danny's saying they're a bunch
It'll
of
make
little
the game go
wusses.
by
It's
faster.
different. We're older. We grew in a different era.
Okay, you just don't believe in the mentality of the
You
young
do?
guys. Look, I think in any
The guys that won't be in the dunk
situation-
contest, you believe in their mentality?
I think in any situation, the right situation, these guys are super competitive and want to win. And I think that's going to be entertaining to
Unless
people.
there's money on the line, I don't believe it, bro. And it better be a good incentive.
So, face of the league, young guy attitude. This is a perfect segue. People are asking after LeBron and Steph and KD and, the elder statesman retires, who's going to be the face of the league. Ant and Wemby had 2 different reactions to that entire conversation. Let's see the reactions.
How do you view the status of being potentially the next face of this league?
Oh, of course, definitely see it happening. I think it's the natural course of things, supply and demand, and I'm here to supply.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
With LeBron close to retirement, have you given any more thought into whether you'd like to become the future face of the league?
Man, them folk got Wemby Yama. That's what they got going on. They got Wemby Yama. They'll be all right.
Ant gonna forever be a goofy motherfucker. He's funny as shit, but he's charismatic. You know what I'm saying? That's why people are drawn to him. Got the
Sure.
commercials. I'm sure he'll eventually, you know what I'm saying, he'll grow up and be more mature. But he's just a kid. He having fun. He hooping. He love it. He love to compete. He ain't gonna say it, but I feel like when he step on that court, he gonna play like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Ant, for some reason, has like an issue with just the title.
Yeah. But
Because
he
in
still
every
wants,
other
he acts
way,
like it, though.
he
Cover it.
acts like he
Oh, we gonna
understands
give him
he's
the
one of
belt. That's how it.
biggest-
Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He gonna dog. He gonna disrespect the old heads. He gonna disrespect
Yeah.
whoever on the court. He gonna try to beat everybody down.
I think he just hates the title, face of the league.
He don't want the magnifying glass of pressure of like every day I have to be responsible. Like I have to be responsible for being the face of the league.
You know how we trying to force it on guys now, where I think it's really something that's organically given, and we saw it coming. Like we saw it when LeBron was coming to them. The build up of him coming to the league was to be the face. The build up with Magic. The build up with Jordan coming in, because you got to know Jordan won the national championship, went to the Olympics, beat all the Olympians. It was like, this is going to be the guy. And we saying that about Wemby. We anticipated his arrival 2 years before he got here, right?
Yeah.
It was just like, hold on, it's this guy coming to the league. So that's the common denominator when we talk about who the face is going to be. Like, it ain't somebody we just said, oh, he can be. It's never been that way. Unless we got to change how we look at it now. Maybe there won't be no face of the league, but anybody who fits the bill at being the next face is Wemby. Regardless if he's from wherever he's from, France or wherever. It was a guy that you saw years before he even got to the league. And it's always been that way. It ain't nobody just like, oh, damn, he's the first of the league now. Because if it was that, we would have said Jason Tatum when he won the MVP, when he won the championship. He got a shoe, he got commercials, he got a championship, Olympic team. Why wasn't he the face of the league? He's the best American at the time. Like we didn't. and it's just like we don't crown him that. This anticipation has to have built up way before he even comes to the league, and the only guy that fits that is Wemby. Now, we said that about the next guy who could be in line is Cooper Flagg, you know, because his build-up coming into the league.
Yeah.
So
Darren
it ain't
Peterson,
nobody.
Agent DeBonce, like those guys that come.
Yeah,
next
we ain't
draft.
got nobody as Americans like that right now.
Nah, I mean, for me, I like Cade a lot. I think he's a couple years away from it. But when you're talking about outside of Americans, I feel like some of those guys that built their way up, like Jokic, Jokic second-round pick, but like he could have easily been like MVP the last 4 years.
Yeah, but that don't still not gonna make you the face. The
no.
MVPs.
We got multiple faces. I feel like you got
Like,
multiple faces. With the
it's-
talent we got in the league today, you have multiple people that can represent the league.
Now they can still become face of the league, but there's always gonna be that one guy.
Yeah.
And then you got other guys that help carry that mantle. Like if Wemby becomes face of the league, then we're gonna say, okay, the face of the league is Wemby and such and such and such.
Yeah.
The same thing we did with Curry. We put Curry on the side of LeBron when he started winning, though. We didn't say this about him when he started winning. So it's going to be interesting to see now if Wemby wins it this year. He will undeniably be the face of the league.
I think Wemby, the one thing about him is different from, you know, you talked about the mentality of some of the younger guys, is that he's clearly invested in what gets fans excited about the game. Obviously, you could tell he's doing a bit of brand management as well. But, like, for instance, he started this fan club, like, you know, he comes from France where there's a ultras culture, like these mega soccer fans over there. And he was like, I want to develop that in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And he himself got involved because he knew fans would get hyped about it, about starting this type of ultras kind of club in San Antonio because Wemby's directly involved in it. And that, to me, that's this mentality of somebody who's like, how do I get fans geeked? Not how do I set up myself to get a Ramova suitcase fucking brand endorsement, which is not the same as getting fans, you know, excited about the game. It's good for you personally, which shouts to you. You get endorsements, maybe some nice watch company or Louis Vuitton to call you someday and make you a model, and that's good for you. Basketball fans don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
And so that's what I think is dope about Wemby is like he's worried about what NBA fans want to see and hear from NBA stars. And to me, that's the difference between a guy being like, yeah, fuck loyalty. That's like no fan wants to hear that shit, even if it's true. Like you gotta approach your job as what it is. It's selling an entertainment product. You have to make people want to watch your games. Talking about your fucking business management and acumen is fucking crazy. That don't make fans hype for basketball.
You think
And that's why I love about Wemby.
Do you think that's an overseas thing? Because you know, like when you play over there, like a lot of their funding is from like the fan base.
I think a lot of it is
Like
LeBron's fault.
all of their funding is from the when you play overseas. Like if
All
if the fans don't
right.
show up, you ain't getting paid.
Right. I don't want to say it's LeBron's fault. I think LeBron's influence is playing a role here in the sense that, like, because we've exalted LeBron as the first billionaire NBA player in
And how he's
earnings
handled
and
everything
this,
as a
and
business.
the business and the production, and we've, like, praised him for it. Like, in the press, I think players got it in their mind that, like, that's the model I should follow.
Yeah.
You know,
business,
which
it's always been business most.
But what I'm saying is, like, that shit came like 10 years into LeBron's career, bro. Like, he spent a lot of time just doing fan service.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you gotta freaking take the fans seriously. I know that's crazy, but, like, I thought that, like, most, back in the days, players just understood that. Whereas, like, now I wonder, like, do these people even think about fans at all? You know, when they're interacting with the public. And it just feels like Wemby's like, nah, man, I want to get fans hyped. Yeah, I'll be the face of the league.
Yeah.
I'm going to get people hyped about my games. I'm going to talk shit. I'm going to be like, yeah, Oklahoma City, yeah, we put a target on them. Yeah, we see them as a problem, as our competition. We want to kill those guys. He's talking about the freaking game of basketball.
Yeah, he's building towards that. So we'll see how it goes.
When Paul and them were ragging on LeBron and, you know, like these fierce matchups in the playoffs, and Paul is like, yeah, man, he had to run to Miami, him and KG. So, like, fans are, like, the next time these guys play, fans are caring about that. Paul's not talking about, yo, man, you know, it'd be dope if I got a sunglasses deal one day. No fan gives a fuck about that, bro.
Right.
Straight up and down. And that's like the drum that I'm banging. It's like, yeah, I want these guys to get paid, bro, but like, I want y'all to sell the freaking game too, or at least try to.
Right.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh man.
Speaking of face of the league, you know, Ant and Wemby. Ant had a hot mic.
What did he say? I don't know.
He got caught on a hot mic saying something. We got the clip. We got the clip. I can't wait to go home. Got the hot mic. It's a stretch. Yeah.
God.
I think it's a reach. I mean, I think it's All-Star break. He gets his break. He wants to go home for his All-Star break. It doesn't mean I want to go to Atlanta and play for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
So I think it's a reach. It's a stretch. I don't think Minnesota fans should be concerned about him, leaving, trying to be part of the Hawks.
So because of the sequence of the words that he said and me knowing what I know about Ant, when he said wings, I thought he was talking about like chicken wings and strip clubs.
Yeah.
For sure.
What I thought.
You got so many wings out there.
In my head.
Everybody thought the same.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Because everybody know Atlanta and the strip clubs known for their wings.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
And Ant is, he's a strip club conconnoisseur.
I wouldn't
In
doubt
case
it,
people didn't know that about Ant,
He lives his life.
Oh
man.
yeah.
He lives his life.
Yeah.
And he doesn't hide it. He doesn't hide from it at all. He lets you know I'm living my life.
Right.
But yeah, I just don't. I don't see this as a true threat to the Timberwolves. Do you, Paul?
No, not at the moment.
Not Atlanta. Not Atlanta. They ain't like now. If they had a real chance at winning,
Right.
they turn around and he'd be like, and they were like, oh, I could be the face and I could actually go over here and win the championship. Maybe, but right now, nah. They've done some good things, but they still have some work to do.
Also, I want to ask both of you guys about this. Like, when you guys were on your respective teams, because, like, did guys talk about, like, man, I'm going to come fuck with y'all, right? And it just never happened? Is that not something that, like, because that feels like in the heat of the moment somebody could say, like, off the cuff,
it doesn't happen like that.
Gotcha.
It's usually, like, they'll ask, like, how about the city? How you like it over here? How you like fuck with Pop? If it's during close to their free agency years, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might ask some questions.
Got you.
In that sense. Or even after it happened, after they signed back somewhere, like, I was trying to get to where y'all was at, but it just didn't happen. They didn't come with the, the correct bread, or what's name came too much bread. I just couldn't leave.
Got you.
But yeah, I've never experienced it. Like
somebody being like, I'm coming to San Antonio. And just
not like that.
It.
Yeah, they'd be like, they'll hint at like, oh shit, I could definitely fuck with playing over here. Like, how is it over there?
It does happen because these conversations take place at the Olympics.
In summertime.
These conversations take place at the All-Star game,
Mm-hmm.
amongst stars when they're in that locker room or on the court and
or hanging out
hanging out.
Yeah.
It takes place in those moments. It rarely, in the game during the season, it may take place if you got a star on a losing team and another star might like, hey, you need to come run with us.
Gotcha.
That type of conversation may be held, but the teaming up and I need to be there, All-Star, Olympics, and I don't know, maybe a summer gathering. You know what I'm saying? Them is when those conversations do take place.
Copy. All right, man. Thursday night hoops. The NBA is finally back. Games that matter. Big game coming up. Pistons at the Knicks. Pistons looking like the class of the Eastern Conference. I don't know how you even see it any other way in terms of
they got the number 1 record in the league right now.
Best record in the league. Point differential.
They call OKC. OKC lost the other day, so they're behind Detroit by like half a game or something.
Oh, wow.
Best record, point differential of straight up historically, like, if you in that point differential, you a championship contender.
Yeah.
They got the star. They're beating people up, literally, getting into fights and beating people up.
They got a proven playoffs, though, honestly. So
they do. But I think this is a big game for the Knicks,
for both
especially.
sides.
Litmus
statement
test
game.
wise. Yeah, super big statement game. I know the Garden's going to be rocking. Jalen Brunson, I think, is going to be ready to meet the challenge. So I definitely think he'll have more than 26.5 points in this game for sure.
I'm gonna go less for JV. I think he's gonna hoop, but I think it's gonna be like they've been playing some good team basketball. It's gonna be a team effort. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna do it alone.
The ball game move.
I'm going to go more with Jalen Brunson because I think he's going to have to do more. And he's at home.
Yeah.
I mean, they've taken some ass whoopings from Detroit the last couple. And I think he has a sense of pride about himself.
For sure.
I think he'll have more.
Cade Cunningham, more or less than 24.5.
I'm gonna go more, definitely more.
Guys are suspended.
He remembers every time he plays them what they did to him in the playoffs. He's not happy about it.
Big Garden crowd.
He felt they got a little cheated. He also in his first playoff series, crunch time, he had to learn a thing or two. So far this year, I think he's been clutch player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime he sees that Knick uniform, he ain't forgetting.
So more than 24.5.
More than 24.
Yeah, I'm going to go less. This is probably the biggest game he's going to play in this year. And I say that because you have a certain number of games you play during the season when you're a contender. And it's always those games when you're playing against another contender that's circle. And this is going to be a measuring stick because you might see these cats in the playoffs and Brunson, they're taking this like a playoff matchup, 100%. And these are the type of games that get you ready for the playoffs. I think the lights are going to be bright. I think he's going to get his taste of playoff basketball in a regular season. That's what I like to call these games, a taste of playoff basketball in the regular season. In New York, fresh after the All-Star game, I think it's going to be a little tough. So I'm going to go less.
No beef stew, no Duren, remember this.
Yeah, I'm going with Cade Cunningham more than 24.5 just because he's missing Jalen Duren. Beef Stew is out as well. It's just he's going to have to carry more of an offensive load.
For sure.
And so give me that. And then I want to do Karl Towns, man, with the boards. Their two best big men are out. This is a perfect opportunity for Karl Towns to come in and dominate. Man.
Yeah, he gotta
more
get
or
more.
less than 8.5 rebounds.
He gotta get
bro.
more, man. He gotta get more than 8.5. You know, he's going against Paul Reed.
I believe in Karl Towns, man.
B-Ball Paul's my dog, and he hoops, but he got size advantage there, so he got to take advantage and try to get on the glass, man. So, Cat, I'm gonna go more for Cat.
This is a
8.5.
tough one for me. 8 is like that benchmark. I'm gonna go less. I gotta make some.
I'm going more. I think he's gonna have to dominate.
After All-Star, he chilled out.
Yeah, that first game after All-Star sometimes is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as he don't go 6-1-1, I think we'll be straight.
Right. Wow.
Who wins? They lost by a combined 69 in the last 2 games.
I'm going. Yeah, they've been beating their ass, bro.
Damn.
After the break too, I think I'm gonna go New York because they don't got their guys. Detroit ain't got their guys. I'm gonna go Knicks. No Duren, no Isaiah Stewart. Like that's a good amount of your rebounding and defense, and that's a big part of the game.
Yeah.
I think not having OG Anunoby is gonna play a huge role in this.
Oh, he not playing?
Yeah, he's been out with a nagging injury, and so I think Detroit wins a closer game. But also, if you're the Knicks, you still feel a slight edge because we got you in the playoffs. We're not gonna have to play you till a few rounds in, so I'm taking Detroit.
I mean, what you mean a few rounds in?
Might be
Probably
second
or
round.
third round.
Or yeah,
Second could be second round. They
Yeah.
keep tripping. And
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, they got the number 3 seed. If they slide to that 4th round, you don't want to see this matchup until the conference finals.
Yeah, for sure.
So they better stop slipping. So I got the Knicks winning this game.
All right, those are our picks of the night presented by PrizePicks.
I've been loving how simple it is to play and win on PrizePicks. Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Tyrese Maxey, more threes, more points, more assists. These guys are hooping.
Wemby, Cat, Chet, more rebounds, more blocks, more assists. Big fellas have been balling this first half of the season. More.
PrizePicks now has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes.
PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, UFC, soccer, college basketball, tennis, golf, esports, and more.
It may no longer be football season, but hey, man, we got so many other sports to build some awesome lineups with.
Just make sure you download the PrizePicks apps today and use code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
All right, so Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, got a bunch of questions at his annual press conference at the All-Star. And this time he talked, a lot of it was centered around the tanking, the just disgusting, indiscriminate, shameless, horrific tanking that's been going on.
Man.
First half of the year, pre-All-Star break level tanking has never been seen. And he said that no remedy is off the table, including and up to doing away with the draft. Do you think getting rid of the draft is a good or bad idea?
I don't like it because I think it makes it unfair for those smaller city so it's just guys are gonna do interviews and want to go to the cities they want to go. Like the top picks are gonna go to the bigger cities or the cities they want to live in or play in, right? Is that how it's gonna work?
I mean, you think a top pick would want to go live or play in DC, who's done nothing ever?
That's what I'm saying. The smaller markets are like
DC's not a small market though.
But if they're willing to offer you more money too.
Yeah,
as a rookie.
They're gonna go somewhere. They're gonna go where they can win and play, like where they can build their brand. I don't think they're going to DC. You know what I'm saying? Like the Utahs, the Minnesota, like the teams that are bad, the Charlottes.
If they say we got a 4-year, $100 million coming out, you going to DC?
I don't know if they're gonna do that.
Are they even allowed to do that? Like
I think they're gonna
say all incoming players are going to be free agents and stop the teams from tanking.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna cap how much you could still cap it.
You got to cap the rookies something, right?
Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I think the smartest players will want to go to a team that have the best chance to get a great second contract.
For sure.
And if you just have a track record of fucking young players' careers up, why should a young player want to go play for you?
If you got the bread, that's the end. It's the bread one. I think branding is a big part of it. I think a lot of guys just want to play either where they live or where they if I grew up in this city, I want to play for this team, or I want to play in a warmer city. I think most people are going to gravitate to the cities that are more comfortable. That's all.
I don't know, man. I think if you have a track record,
the Midwest is in hell. Like Indiana, Milwaukee,
great fan bases.
Yeah, I'm sure, but like those cities that people don't care in the Midwest where it's cold as shit and ain't much going on. I think
you should be only allowed to draft one rookie, one guy,
or sign
like based on this.
I think players are more. I think players are savvier than that.
Yeah,
especially
think so too,
with their representation. Like, if you have a coach who has no track record of making players better, i.e., setting them up to get their sick-ass second contract just because they're on the Clippers. Let's say it's the Clippers who are here in Los Angeles. If a player has any sense, they're not doing that. Like, that sounds crazy to me to be like, oh, I just want to live in L.A., but my career goes nowhere.
Let's do it. Let's mock draft it right now. The top 10 picks in the draft right now. If you're a top 10 pick in the draft, what teams are you looking at?
Depends on what they can offer me.
Whoever can play you the most. Just because I'm the top pick, Lakers can offer you the most. But then you go there, you won't develop. You're
not going to get the ball.
You're not going to get the ball.
You're a ball handling kind of guard. You want to go play with Luka Doncic?
So we're talking about the contract then mostly is what
yes.
You're saying. So you're saying that
it's a combination of both.
They can offer contract. You're saying they're capping the contract, but
they're probably going to cap how much a rookie can make no matter what.
Every team is. Let's just say they're going to give you the max they can offer a rookie. Every top 10
team. They just say
team,
don't cap it. Ain't nobody gonna make the mistake of signing a rookie to a huge deal and mess up their cap space.
It's a cap deal. Like the max they can get is $28 per year.
I don't think you should get a max.
So,
but if they're all offering the max that they can get at a cap rookie, say the max rookie deal is $15-20 million per year.
Why make it that? Just say it's unlimited.
I have a question though. So why isn't this happening at the college level? Why doesn't every kid just want to play for USC?
It is.
If they could get the same amount of money. And nothing else matters. Why don't they just want to play for USC and UCLA?
I think it is happening at the college. Like, why do you think AJ DeBence went to BYU? They offered him the most money.
Yeah,
there.
but Dan, you saying markets and like, oh, they're gonna get funneled to these certain kind of teams.
again,
I don't
you have to
believe
pick,
that.
You have to pick your battle. Can they be offered the most money? Like, what we got to see.
That's what we saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If
saying so
the
other
money
teams can't
is
offer?
relatively close, or let's just say the Lakers can offer you 2, the Pacers can offer you 10, and the
Okay.
Pacers, and you're a guy who needs the ball in your hands. The Lakers have Luka Doncic, and the Pacers have a
Obvious-
slot
it's an
that's
obvious-
open to you.
I'm saying let's make it a base thing. If every team can offer you fucking 10, where are you
But
going?
that's not what they're gonna do. That's not what they're not gonna just make it so that every team can offer the same amount of money.
If you're going for
They're
a
gonna
lottery
give these
pick,
whacker teams some kind of advantage, but you have to offer more than just what the money is. Like this idea that we just funnel young, good players to failing organizations or teams who all they ever did good was lose on purpose. I don't understand why that's good system or good for the league. And I'm saying in the NCAA, they're already showing you there's a system where guys are like, all right, some people can offer me more, some people can offer me less. But guess what? John Calipari just put X amount straight people into the pros. Or this organization just X amount of young players have shown themselves to get big second deals.
it has to do with, again, we have to see what the money's like. Now, it all depends on who can offer what type of money.
I think there definitely needs to be a scale.
Because it
about who
don't
can
fucking
offer
matter
what.
like if I'm the Lakers and I'm over the cap, it don't matter what I go into the cap. If I can get another Wembanyama, I'm gonna offer him whatever I
Yeah,
can.
but that's different
No,
from a
you shouldn't
young
be able to
player.
draft if you're way over the cap.
Yeah.
You
So
shouldn't be able to
that's
draft.
limited. So it
You
has to
can
depend
put
on the rules, is what you're
limitations
saying.
on it, but the incentive to get players, like the way that you get players, cannot be that you make the NBA product a shit product on purpose.
For sure. So
that can't be how you
you're
get
saying
new good players on your team.
all the
bro.
teams that are above the cap now don't get a top 10 pick, is what you're saying.
I'm saying there's a system that could happen, Danny,
Yeah,
like
something like you
that
gotta,
we could
it's
game
something
out.
that you can put in place.
That we could put in
I'm not
place.
thinking of on the fly, but they're like you can make it like this to where it's even because like you don't want to think about you get a team like the Lakers who has a good what do they call it
Draft or
no like they're big market.
okay.
And they spend the $25 million, it's gonna cripple their cap space to where they can't get it better. So let them do it.
Right.
And then this other team, okay, I'm gonna draft 2 rookies that's gonna be pretty good at a
Right.
lower price,
Right.
and get them split that between these 2. That's gonna give me more depth.
The reason
know what I'm
why-
saying?
I
this
just
is
think
the
there's,
reason
I
why
think
I'm
there's too many moving parts. I think it's what a lot. You have to put a lot of boundaries, a lot of
Well,
things.
it's
Like,
a
it's
lot
Well,
of-
what's
There's a
so
lot
good
of
about the
boundaries.
draft how it is now?
I'm gonna say
Did
it's
you
so
know
good,
that
but it's
you
better.
could-
It's
you-
just by
did you
chance.
know-
Like, all right, we've,
I think it's
it's
horrible.
already capped that.
Yeah, but like the by
Number one
chance,
pick
Danny,
gets
like
this, number 2 pick
people
gets
are
this,
gaming
everything.
the draft system. They're gaming it, and how they're gaming is making their teams trash on purpose. From February on,
So,
like that can't be how you
think
sell
the
your league,
only
bro.
way to fix tanking is to get rid of the draft.
Yes, there's no other way to do it.
I think there's
Because
other
the
ways,
incentives are disgusting. Be horrible, get access to young talent.
Or
What are teams gonna do?
Don't like you can keep the draft, but get rid of the rookie scale. Get rid of that now. So like now the number 1 player, it used to be like that. You could like Big Dog came in and signed $80 million.
Yeah,
So now if you can't afford the number 1 pick, it goes to whoever can afford it.
sure.
Like
Well,
he'll get drafted by you and be like, well, y'all can't afford me. I'm gonna re-enter the draft.
sure.
And then like or something like that. I don't know.
I think there should be some level of player choice, just straight up. Like, and you need to make your franchise attractive for younger players. Yes, you won't be as attractive as easily as the Lakers. Okay, we get it. That's the one fucking team you can't have the same built-in advantage of legacy, history, prestige, blah, 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 blah. So the Lakers will have an advantage in that sense. But like, bruh, like the idea is just like, I don't have to make my franchise attractive to young talent. I just get them because I'm trash. That, like, I don't understand
I feel like
that.
there's another way to fix that part too. I don't think it's just you have to take away the draft. There's other ways you can kind of fix.
Mark Cuban said we need to get fans to understand that. Make fans understand that this is good. Well, if you're a Jazz fan, if you're an NBA fan, shut up. This is just smart basketball management. Educate the fans about how smart the Jazz are for being a fucking horrible basketball team.
I think you're saying that the fans do understand.
Jazz fans individually can talk themselves into it.
Yeah.
But we're not selling the league to just Jazz fans. You know, somebody who's like, you know, you're a Charlotte Hornets fan, season ticket holder. You paid all this money. The fucking Utah Jazz coming to your town. Garbage.
I'd have to see what that.
Terrible hoop. And I paid all this money for professional basketball, and they doing silly shit by pulling their best players in the fourth quarter. Anti-competitive bullshit. This is what we're selling to people? In the name of the NBA draft? That sounds crazy. We don't need the draft, bro, to have a league.
But
Cuban was saying that if it gets you a Cooper flag,
yeah,
fans understand.
like
It didn't get, but that's not how they got Cooper Flag.
That's how they got Luka.
That's why it's so stupid.
That's how they got
But
Luka.
again,
They
this is
got fined
the
6
teams
million.
that tanked have they
Bro,
prevailed.
even getting Luka,
OKC,
three
they got
teams
the
had to be
picks.
fucking idiots
San
in order to
Antonio
let it
got
happen.
Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Like the tanking is proof, so that they get a chance. The bad teams get a chance to
Bro.
get a better player.
Bro,
You
Cleveland,
just got to draft better. You know what I'm saying?
Cleveland also got, what was Bennett?
That was their mistake.
How many people have been like?
That
That's
was
the
their
thing.
mistake.
These teams will tank, get a number 4 pick, and the kid sucks.
That's their, but they at least got the choice to do so.
Like, and then they do it all over again, Danny.
But
They
what's
trash
like-
again
like
on purpose
So
all
that's-
over again.
That's a front office
That's a
problem. That's not a
crazy
draft
cycle.
problem. That's not the
But
draft problem. That's a
yeah,
front
Yes,
office.
it is the draft.
That's a front
Danny.
office
It
problem.
is, but like, what's the
No,
overall
the front office made a
goal?
bad decision.
What's the overall goal that, you know, David Stern wanted and Adam Silver wanted moving forward? Their idea was what it is now, actually, to create kind of like no more dynasties.
Yeah.
Like kind of like balance amongst the league, like we
Yeah.
see in the NFL.
Because what Lakers were getting all the best players at one point. Like
it's like what we
Boston were getting all the
created.
best
Like the
players.
draft is another thing, but what we create as a whole, like a team hasn't repeated since like what 10
7
years
years.
ago,
Yeah, 7
7
years.
years ago, and then we got a new champion. Like at the end of the day, I love that part
Sure.
of the NBA. Now these rookies may turn off something in the draft, and all of this teams tanking. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I know that the league as a whole is not top heavy with like the Lakers getting all the talent or the New York Knicks getting all the talent. Like, we think these big market teams are
People really
doing.
think the Knicks would just get all the talent?
No, I
Do
didn't think
people
that.
really fucking think this?
I just think some of the best.
It's one team that you could point to that you could probably be like, man, they would probably end up a lot of years getting guys who are dying to go play for the
I
Lakers.
just think-
No other team does that exist for.
No, it does. It does. I think.
Who else
I
would
think
just
the
be
top-
building talent just because of who they are
I think
and where they're
they'll
at?
get the first crack at those top players. Like everybody wants to play for
Not
a
every
Knicks or
year,
Boston
Danny.
or Lakers. Bro, it's a historic thing. Kids want to play in a major or Miami. They want to play in a big like. They're gonna get they may not get them, but they'll get the first interview crack at talking to
And
them.
then, okay, so then the first chance that these stars have to pick a team,
They
why aren't
won't-
they
they won't
always
necessar-
picking these guys?
They won't necessarily do that.
That's what I'm saying.
But so you can't blame the draft, like the process of the draft, on GM's bad
No,
picks.
I'm blaming the process of the draft on trash basketball. Like
Okay.
you're like this
But
is
how-
the one thing creating that.
Nah,
In
bro, we're
February,
getting-
the Jazz are putting out the worst product possible. Like, how could you want to be the league known for teams quitting on fucking winning games in February? That's like Danny. That's crazy message to send out to the world.
For sure, but in the bigger picture, you're saying that eventually it'll turn to where it'll be better basketball because look at how quick the turnaround
Yes.
was for OKC and San Antonio.
Yes, yes. I think
So if we get all these teams to get better players at the time, then it's like are we gonna have more competitive basketball for the next whatever 10 years or
Danny,
so?
again,
But there's always gonna be some teams that are gonna be bad,
again,
right?
you're selling something to the fans. Like eventually, when you message to an entire world that your fucking NBA season product is
Well, you got to
worthless,
lower the ticket prices now.
that shit is crazy.
Let's lower the ticket prices.
Yeah,
Give some
they're not doing that.
incentives to tanking. Like I paid for these season seats at the beginning of the year. Give me a discount.
Bro, how can you how can you be a league that like tells people outwardly, yo fans, these games are bullshit. They're
Well, the last-
worthless.
the last fourth of the
this
season.
Jazz Pacers game tomorrow is worth the fucking shit on the bottom of my shoe. That's what you want to say to fans because of the draft? Like that's the tail wagging the dog to me. Like that's crazy. Like we need to protect the draft at all costs. Like no, we don't.
No, I
We
don't think
didn't
you need
always
to protect
have a
it. I just think
draft.
there's other ways to fix that, and maybe the draft is the solution. But I don't mind the draft. I think the draft is okay. I don't think it's terrible.
I think the draft is horrible. It's horrible for the league.
And it's only 60 picks. How much really does it dictate?
Yeah.
Bro, how many teams
The
right now?
first 20 picks, it dictates quite a bit. But outside of that, a lot of guys getting undrafted, a lot of guys
No, I'm
moving.
not talking about that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when 10 teams out of 30 are trying their hardest to lose in your league.
Yeah, before the draft,
That dynamic doesn't exist in any other professional league in the world, where teams are actively trying to lose. A third of your league doesn't want to win.
For sure, but other sports do have drafts though, right? So, but why?
Again, the NBA is sure because they have different dynamics. Like there's different sort of structures in place.
So in the NFL, how do they pick
even
who
the
gets
NFL, because it's such a it's such a huge sport, and you can try to position yourself for a quarterback. You just can't ask a team in September or October to tell the rest of your locker room, people that are putting their life and limb on the line, we're not trying to win anymore.
Well, how do they do the draft? Like, how do they pick who gets the top pick?
We have worse records.
It's also worse records.
Same thing.
But
it's just less games, right? So it's harder. They don't start losing until
they could be losing by week 8
bro.
or
In
9.
football, I'm sorry. In football, you just can't bring that mentality into that culture. That's insane.
Well, what they do is put
player.
A quarterback out there who they don't think can get it done.
But the defense, the guys that play defense on that team, are still trying.
Again,
to kill
I don't
people.
think it's a player thing. Because every player in every sport wants to play, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's earning a contract. They want to show what they can do.
Yeah.
It's the top down. It's the front office and coaching staff. They're like, we're going to sit these guys. Because if they play, they're going to fucking play.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not saying it's the players. I'm talking about the people at the top.
Yeah.
The Jazz organization.
So NFL does the same thing, essentially. They put in different type of players, right, to lose games.
No, they don't. Sometimes you got a young quarterback, and you're scared that his development is going to be fucked up. You put the backup in. Because his development is going to, you might, scar this guy for life because you got him sacked 80 times. Cool. They don't just say, the third quarter, I'm taking out my 2 best cornerbacks because I want to lose. No. That's just, bro, the idea of trying to lose games, that's just impossible. Even teams that consider themselves to be rebuilding, you want to be building winning habits in your organization.
Based contracts in the NFL too.
Yeah. You just can't.
Unless you start doing that with the NBA, incentive-based contracts.
Bro,
more incentive.
Yeah, but
that's
a player thing, right? More so than anything. And I don't doubt that the players are not trying to hoop. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, in the NFL, the players would fucking mutiny. If you actually sit here and tell a middle linebacker, a safety, you pulled your 3 best defensive linemen in the fourth quarter of a game that y'all had a chance of winning because you wanted better chance at new fucking players, they would riot. They would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We play to win.
Yeah.
We play this game to win. So, NBA, Jaren Jackson is like, all right, he loves the game. He wants to play, but management come down and say, you're not playing no more. He's going to be a good soldier, but, realistically, that's disgusting, bro. And whatever, I guess everybody's like, yeah, it's cool to have a league of 10 teams that don't give a fuck about anything and just put out a trash product from February to... Bro, they started in February, bro. Danny. February, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's we're almost 2/3 of the way through.
It's like people just... you have a rule, and then there's a spirit of the rule.
Yeah.
And then there's the letter of the rule. The Jazz and all these other tankers are they're playing it by the letter of the rule. Meaning I'm not breaking any rules.
Yeah.
But bruh.
They're manipulating the rules, what you're saying.
It's remember 7-Eleven had the penny jar? If you was paying the cash and you was 3 cents short, you just took the 3 pennies and you know what I mean? And then some asshole came and just took the whole jar. That's these tanking ass teams right now. That's what they're doing. And they're disgusted. I hope Adam, I don't know if Adam got the stones to do it, but I hope that he does. Let's end the show on a fun note. Plaque Boy Max had Jalen Duren and Jared McCain in the studio last week. They were spitting some crazy bars.
I heard Jalen is hilarious. I heard Jalen's little session.
Let's check him out and see what you guys think. I haven't watched any of this.
Funny as shit, bro.
And if you keep grinding, she gon' act right. And I lost my bitch to a dyke. I said, fuck it, she can have her. And she gon' do shit I don't. And she gon' touch shit I won't. There's nothing to get another one. Pick up the phone and hit up another one. Then another one and another one. And another one and another one.
Yo, beat go hard.
The beat go hard.
Yo, he said he lost his girl to
1
another.
to 10, the bars. I'm old school, man. I'm gonna go with 2 out of 10 on that.
Yeah, I was about to say like a 3, 4.
Yeah,
The flow is
solid,
horrible.
solid 3.
There's no lines or rhymes.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
I fuck with the content though. You know what I'm saying? My shorty left me. I'm gonna get 4 more. You know, I don't know maybe about the you know, the derogatory statement towards lesbians. I don't know. But it's hip hop, so we don't really care. But like,
Another one.
get another.
Yeah.
We're allies. Right?
No, we big allies.
Yeah, big allies.
100%.
LGBT.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, community.
Yeah. Got Jalen gonna be.
It's TikTok, boy. TikTok. It's another hard beat. You go hard.
Yeah. I got a bad kids in courtside. But that thought I was just on the north side. We are warriors, my verse, your side. I ain't juicy, I ain't giving you more life. My colors want to melt this, my swag. They been hating on me, but I'm right back. I been catching all plays like a wide back. They keep shooting this switch, cause I'm like that. Cause I'm like that, I like that. Alright, back. Yeah, I like that. Alright, back. Yeah, I like that. Alright, back. Yeah, I like that. Alright, back. I'm gonna turn up the city. I know that my brothers is with me. We better not run into Philly. Cause if we do, shit gon' get sticky. Can't believe they gave me up. It's cool, I'ma show 'em what's up. I need me a Supermax soon. Cause J might be getting these bucks. Yeah, I like that. Alright, back. Yeah, I like that. Alright, back.
Yeah, he like next Lil Uzi. He rocking. Like Lil Uzi out there. We got vibes.
I'm gonna go. We're grading on a scale. I'm gonna go 6.
That's crazy. He was going in. That's a little. I don't say the bars ain't crazy, but like it's a song.
Got a vibe to it.
Little solid 7, 7.5.
I give him like
little 7, 7.5.
6.5.
He like little Uzi. You know what I'm saying little Tech 9. Little he ain't
Uzi.
Uzi. You know what I'm saying? He got the Uzi.
He was just way better.
Little shotgun.
He was just way better than
Yeah, the
he's just way
expectation
better
was
than
low.
Jalen Duren.
Yeah.
Just way better. He
Expectation was low, so I was
you
like,
can tell he actually has rapped and stuff.
Yeah, he's
before.
done. He's been in the booth before. It sound like.
Yeah.
Who were the best NBA rappers ever?
Oh,
I think Dame Lillard is
for
the
sure.
best rapper.
Dame up there.
I haven't heard Dame.
Miles Bridges is pretty fucking
I like
good.
Shaq.
Miles got some shit.
Miles Bridges is pretty fucking good, bro.
I ain't heard them. I'm going Shaq.
Shaq is up there.
Stack was solid.
I don't remember Steven Jackson's
What's his name?
joints.
Drum had an album. Shit was not too bad.
Who?
Andre Drummond had an album.
Oh, word?
Yeah. It wasn't like bars, but it had vibes. Like he had songs. There was no auto tune.
My son Oladipo had an R&B album.
Yeah, he was a singer.
I remember that. That was pretty solid too.
I ain't heard that.
Victor's R&B album was kind of solid.
Sing? Damn.
For sure.
Okay.
But yeah, Miles Bridges is way better than he has any business being. And he's talking about, sliding on the ops, having sticks.
Nah, he nice.
All kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Nah, he nice. Nah, you got to flow.
Have you guys ever
Absolutely
gotten
not.
in the studio and put vocals on the track?
The best you gonna find.
I got nothing.
No, there's no vocals out there.
Nah, you got me doing a Drake intro on some shit. That's like that. I've done a few of those. Only one I released though. Where I did the intro as if I'm Drake, but I was Luca. Then I was Steph or SGA.
Okay.
The one went viral though. The Luca one went viral. I didn't put out the other two though. This is like you just talking.
You gotta
on the beat.
put them out, man.
You just talking on the beat, bro. It ain't nothing crazy.
So Paul, you never went in the studio.
Nah,
I'm sure you've been in the studio with rappers before and all of that, but you never
I never
got
got
on wax.
Yeah.
Love that.
Nah, you gotta do the intro or the Drake intro. I had it on my IG. Yeah, there you go. I think it's that one, or it's the one with Luca on there. Oh, they found the Steph the Luca joint. I did all. I didn't know they released the other ones though.
It's in the top left.
Yeah, you gotta get the song, you gotta get the sound, you know what I'm saying? But I guess they did put the SGA joint out there. Just left Milwaukee after dropping 40. Damn near what I averaged. Not new to me, surely. I do this. Yeah. It's your boy. 77. Junior, senior, it don't matter which James. As long as I got my AR with me, we ain't playing games. Y'all boys in trouble for real. Yeah. Skinny, fat, Luka, it don't matter. I move at my own pace. No matter how much my weight fluctuates, you'll still get put on skates. There's only one time. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. Bars, son.
That's perfect, bro.
Bars, son. You know what I'm saying?
That's perfect.
Just walk them down on the beat. You just talk on it. You just talk. I didn't know they put out the step. I didn't even see the step.
Who'd you do this for?
This was the Inside the Green Room joint. I did it with Harrison.
Okay,
yeah.
got you.
He was like, yo, I need you to, we got to do a random TikTok. I ain't never did no TikToks. He was like, yo, I'm doing a
so
challenge. See what you got. We can cook up something. But I didn't even see how these turned out, honestly. It's 4 a.m. in Oakland. I'm thinking about all the fun we had in Texas. Left the city heartbroken like I did my exes. Yeah. They ain't like that one. Did them dirty twice, back to back, like old school gunfights. Call me Doc Holliday. Yeah. It don't matter who they throw at me. I take down giants, boy. Check my rap sheet. I put the best of them to sleep. Night, night, that's me. You know who it is. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
That's all right. The beat sound different.
That's you.
That's a 10.
Yeah, but the
Nah,
beat,
that ain't you.
That was me, bro.
That's, you got ghost.
Wait, who wrote them?
I wrote it.
Who ghost written?
I swear, bro.
Nah, go somewhere with that.
swear,
I
bro.
don't want to hear all that.
The beat sound different. When I was listening to it, it sounded like it's not matching with my flow. But I wrote that, bro. Harrison literally said, "Yo, I need you to do." So I said, "Word." I did like night before. I was like, "Shit, last I gotta put some shit together."
So you used to write rhymes?
No,
you used to freestyle?
Nigga, no.
Oh, you just naturally.
That's
put the bars
easy to
together.
do. You just talking.
Okay, got
you. Don't gotta
You're not
like
trying
rap.
to rhyme,
Nah, you
ride
just,
the beat.
You just talking, and you know what I'm saying. It took. I won't say a lot of takes. We did a couple takes because the instrumental was only like 30 seconds. I had to fit it within the instrumental. So Lucas' shit was longer, so I had to do it quicker.
So you had even more bars.
Nah, I just spaced it out. Like my intro was like some, you know what I'm saying, like 1 minute church type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
like the ad libs, I would take my time. Yeah, 77. You know what I'm saying? But I had to rush it a little bit more because it's only 25, 30 seconds.
Well,
but even SGA joint, we'll put SGA one next time, whatever. But I didn't see how that came out.
We gotta get you back in the booth at some point.
I'm not writing. I ain't doing no. But I wrote those, but I'm definitely not rapping.
Okay, you're not gonna.
Nah. I ain't. It's 2 a.m. I just landed in the city. Sky's clear, but you know my team get down like Aries, who I can't wait to see. Yeah, my son's name. You know what I'm saying? That's my son. You know what it is. Fresh legs, my team's so for real. I dropped 30 because I'm most valuable. Still, I don't play force. Shit is crazy, man. I feel like there was more to that. I don't know. It might have got cut short, but there was definitely more to that. Because I threw a thunder line in there somewhere.
Go
and then
find
also
Danny
him wrestling.
Freestyles, y'all.
Wrestling the fourth quarter.
That's cool.
He's one of the GOATs. We're getting out of here with that. That's our show today. Make sure you subscribe to the No Files Given YouTube page, man. Give this thing a like. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And if you're listening on audio, whether that be Apple, Spotify, Amazon, you name it, leave us a review. Give us 5 stars. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.
This has been a Playmaker production.